What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. My name is David Sinairo, and my voice is already giving out, which is great because I'm just starting. How are you all today? Hope you're doing well, and hope you are ready for more Golden Sun: The Lost Age, which is what we're playing right now. Alright, so... already sleepy. Went to Lisbon for a photo shoot. And back, so may or may not be super tired. I'll let you figure it out yourselves. My bunny is ready. Mine is not. How are you, Great Banter? How was your day? Very hot. Let's not drink that just yet. We've had a lot of trouble here in Isabel lately. I don't want to scare you, but you should leave fast. Right now, seriously, run. Pretty boring, but finally caught up on work, so that's always good. Now that's something I'll never say. Lady Huzuma doesn't want to sacrifice Kushinara, but that's the only way to appease the serpent. Hmm? I wish I could catch up with work. One day Kushinara put on a display of power so great that it almost rivaled Souza's. Such a shame. I really wanted to see how strong she might have become. Izumo's leaders have always possessed certain special powers. Always. And let me tell you, the combined power of Souza and Lady Uzume is stunning to see. Are they like Sailor Moon? Welcome, welcome. If you need it, we've got it. You see anything you need? Ninja Blade, Angelic, and I have Angelic Ink. Sure. Well, at least my traveling was very nice. I did manage to do to make some nice photos today. For once, I can say that mostly everything went as planned. Improvising is kind of part of the job. Everything went just as planned. War gloves, boost attack. Oh shit. Yes. really know why. I saw the one in your Insta this morning. Oh yeah, that's from Saturday. I posted it on Discord too. But then I remembered that I hadn't posted it anywhere else. I was like, okay. I can share this with people that are not just the people from Twitch. You don't have Discord, do you? I'm new with all this newfangled technology. I understand. You should try it out. You can try going to the website if you don't want to download the app right away. It's a good way to see how it works and what it looks like before you commit to downloading a new thing for your computer or your phone. Of course, I knew the legend of the Great Serpent. Everyone does, but I didn't believe it. Sacrificing a young girl to the serpent year after year, it's too cruel to be true. If I were younger, I might have been the sacrifice. Ah, it's so horrible. But yeah, that palace from that I posted on Instagram, that's just I was marveled to find it. I didn't find it. To get to it. When I first arrived, I was marveled. And I had never even heard of it. Which is amazing. Zeus is going to try to kill the serpent and save his beloved Kushinada. He's so fearless. My name's Okuni. I'm a great dancer, except I don't feel much like dancing these days. So many people. Festival coat. I can't find my dagger. I had it earlier. Where did it? I wonder if Sousa... A while back, a volcano erupted on the mainland. We saw brilliant flashes of light to the west. The Great Dragon awoke shortly afterward. It caused a terrible panic throughout the island. The serpent can't stand sunlight, so it only shows up in the village at night, just as the legend says. I am old and I have had enough of this world. Why wouldn't I make a good sacrifice for the dragon? That dragon's bane seems to have put the serpent under, but for how long? What I want to know is, what caused our legendary guardian to awaken? Choosing the next sacrifice by lottery seems such a harsh method. I'm far too old to understand the ideas of these modern times. They seem far too extreme. Well, we found some shit. Brave warrior will appear to defeat the serpent by the next full moon. It's just a legend though, no one believes that. No one. It's your legend, isn't it? Lady Uzume's name had been drawn in the lottery. Would she have been the next sacrifice? Okuri, Kushinada, and Lady Uzume all drew in the lottery to choose the next sacrifice with us. Can't believe we drew Kushinada. Is that chance? Fate? I guess you never know. I'm so relieved that I'm not this year's sacrifice, but what happens next year? Next year, you volunteer as tribute. Interesting. When I get older, I might have to be a sacrifice too. What's a sacrifice? How could we sacrifice our beloved Kushinada? It's not fair. Why would our guardian spirit demand a sacrifice? It's inexcusable. A true guardian would never require such a cruel tribute. As a child, Suzu was wild as could be and brought his elder sibling, Lady Uzume, much strife. Kushinada is the one who tamed his wild ways. Of course, no one wants to see her sacrificed. Yes, Suzu came through here on his way to save Kushinada. The jerk knocked me flat and just kept on going. He was totally wild. Even if Suzu tried to rescue Kushinada, she wouldn't just run away with him. I think she still believes that a hero will appear and defeat the serpent. That must be it. Suzu, don't come for me. If I see you, I'll surely lose the courage to sacrifice myself for Izumo. If I run, Lady Uzume and all of Izumo will suffer greatly. Please, don't come for me. Lady Uzume has foretold the coming of a hero, and I believe her. And so I shall remain here until the coming of the next full moon, and the hero. Suzu, please. Don't try to save me. Okay. The serpent lives on Mount Mikage. In our tongue, its original name meant the Undying Mountain. As long as the serpent lives on its peak, I doubt the serpent will ever die either. Serpent attacked the town one night during a festival. Didn't leave until it had eaten all the food we'd prepared for our feast. There's no point dancing if Okune's not here. Serpent ate all our food and vanished into the darkness. It ruined the festival. Oh. Susa's not here. I believe he went to Mount Mikage. He believes he can save Kushinada, and so he has gone to fight the serpent. He truly believes he can defeat the great serpent of Mount Mikage. It's all for naught, though, as the hero will certainly appear and destroy the great serpent. If the serpent defeats Susa, I'll be alone. Damn. All this conversation about these characters is making me feel like this guy could be a party member in a game that allowed for more than 4. See this ring of giant stones? They've been here for ages. No one knows who put them here. See how they make this beautiful circle? Except for that one, right? Yes. Susa moved it. He didn't even use his hands. He surely holds the secrets to a great power. The Mizalite stone, it's back in its original position. How did this happen? Either Susa or Kushinada must have moved it when I wasn't looking. These are more ruins. Okay. I haven't been following my guide, but I need to. I feel tired. Cities under siege by serpent, blah blah blah. Really? It doesn't say to come here. I think I'm gonna try this. I don't see a place where it tells me to do something I don't have. The music is so good. This is... I didn't know this, but this is by Motoi Sakuraba, who is, if I'm not mistaken, is the main composer of the Star Ocean series. I think there is a magic that allows me to tunnel here. Never mind. I guess I can't do it after all. Will I hit the weave counter for that one? No. Just useful information about someone's gameography. Just someone who is Japanese, but just a worker, just a person. He's a man. Hello, Artie. How are you? Ignore the front door and go west instead. There's also east. Oh, okay. How are you, Artie? How have you survived this day? When in doubt, just weave count. No! I call unfairities on that. Thank you for the host, Echo. Guys, today I did a shoot that would be very inappropriate in the US. This stage is gonna be awful, isn't it? I can already tell. It was a shoot about equality? No! No. I just put a Native American headpiece, like the feathers, the feathers that go down to your shoulders, on a white blonde girl. What offends Americans? Public breastfeeding. I've done that too. It's called a headdress. Okay. You racist scum. Yeah. You know what? I only care about one thing. Does it look good? Did a photo shoot with Elizabeth Warren. I have no idea what that is. So does Portugal have the same weird colorism as Brazil, where they like lighter people and shun darker people? Not as Brazil. Not nearly as Brazil. Obviously not you person. Yeah, I know. I think Portugal is more accepting of different colors than Brazil because of the history Portugal has with colonialism. Which might sound weird, because it's like, okay, we go to other countries and we rule over them, but I think it made everyone more used to different kinds of people, different cultures, and when the fascist regime of Portugal ended, which was in 1974, the 25th of April, a lot of people came back from those countries. When they gained independence, a lot of people chose to remain Portuguese and come back to Portugal, or come to Portugal for the first time. So we do have a lot of African communities from how do I say those names in English? Guinea, I think. Timor-Leste, Cape Verde, Angola. All those were part of Portugal, and there was a war for them to remain in Portuguese custody for like 4 to 5 years, until there was a coup d'état in Portugal, and the coup was mainly motivated by that war, and when it happened, we gave independence to all those countries. Macau too, but Macau was later. They didn't want to be independent. We just gave them to China later. In 1990, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, I know America is the big melting pot, a racist melting pot in a lot of ways, but I think we are kind of a melting pot too. Ever thought about teaching accurate history to the youngins? Me? Why? Just pawn them off to China? Not pawn them off. The thing is, it was wrong. The thing is, culture changes, right? Historical culture changes. You have more passion than about 80% of the teachers here. Really? I love history. What was I saying? The thing, what's socially acceptable today is not socially acceptable later, right? So we kept Macau because Macau wanted to be Portuguese, but then it was no longer socially acceptable to be to be for Macau to be a part of the country, right? So we just gave Macau to China because it was geographically and historically it made sense. I could teach history or how to curse at people in other languages. You could, especially cursing. The thing is, these people that came from that came from those countries, some of them came here with nothing, really, nothing to show for their years there, or for they came for the first time. Some of them were like third generation Portuguese, and when they arrived, they had, many of them had close to nothing. So if you go and look, there's still a lot of people descendant from refugees that are confined to specific parts of Lisbon, mainly Lisbon. You don't see that much outside of Lisbon, but Lisbon has, like, I can't call them slums, but it's like the poor area, and which you never visit as a tourist, obviously. Not because it's wrong, because you don't, not because it's dangerous, but because you don't even realize they exist. But it's not dangerous at all, mostly. There's like one or two places where even the police doesn't go, but then when they get extremely pissed off, they just raid it, and then it's okay again. It's not a country with a lot of crime, like Sector 7 slums. No. Just it's just really lame buildings, bad construction, tiny apartments, and a lot of people living there. But it's not like it's absolutely not like the favelas in Brazil or something like that. Like that, they're buildings made of cement, and there's no sheds like in Brazil. But Felicia saying during the history lesson, yeah, we're enjoying the music. The thing is, if you ask older people, then yeah, some older people are quite racist, I would say. They still have that mentality, that colonialist mentality, that because every one of those other countries was in Africa, except for Macau. It's like, sometimes if you're lazy, there's like an expression that old people say, like, working's for black people or something like that. And you can feel that racism dying out, I feel. I don't think people of my generation have any of that mentality at all. I was trying to remember when Portugal abolished slavery, but I don't remember that. But that was a long time ago, obviously. Not in those people's lifetime. Found a trolley in the woods yesterday. It's from a store over a mile away. What? It really is mostly gone, except certain parents brainwashing their children and sabotaging their values. Yeah, and school. I think school makes that is very, very useful for that. Because if you go to school and you have a black kid with you in school, even if your parents say, "Hey, don't hang out with a black kid," you're gonna have to hang out with a black kid at some point, and you're gonna realize, what the fuck? There's no why are these people like thinking that he's different or anything like that? On the other hand, I teaching my kids that everyone sucks, trust no one. Yes. It's a shopping cart. Okay, I think I understood. Yeah. On the other hand, Portugal does have a great deal of, I guess it's not racism, it's xenophobia against gypsies. Because, but that's, it's a very delicate thing to talk about, I think. My experience is gypsies. You don't know what gypsies are? You mean like real life witches? No. Gypsies are people. Mainly descendant from old Romania. They're supposed to be nomads, supposed to be, but never heard of them beyond the Simpsons Carnival Fair episode. Romani, not gypsies. It's different. That's why I said they're descendant from ancient Romanians. But it's not the same thing. Not the same thing. And gypsies were supposed to be nomad, so they're a kind of nomad people from Romania. And like slowly they began to settle down. And yes, they do those sheds like you see in the Brazil favelas, but it's just like 6 per encampment or something. Gypsies are frowned upon here. They are often stereotyped to be criminals. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Here too, a lot. But on the other, it's exactly the opposite of what I was saying before. But because at least when I went to school, I was always taught by my family like not discriminate and to accept every kind of people. Gypsies would imply they are from Egypt. No. Gypsies are from Romania. You got something mixed up there. The thing is, then I got to school and there were some gypsy kids, and they always, like every single day, you see them steal money from other kids at lunch. Every single day. And you can't help being polluted by that experience. And then I know of a lot of people that were robbed because there's like a big encampment close to me. I know a lot of people that were robbed, a lot of people that were mugged violently. It's just like from time to time, police raid their encampment. When someone escapes from jail somewhere, police raid their encampment. There's the guy. It's amazing. Take him away. Like they live marginalized, and I feel like it's their choice because they don't try to like befriend anyone else. And at least I speak for myself. Like when I went to school, I didn't have any bias against them. So I wasn't treating anyone differently, and I could have been their friend, and I wasn't, because First time I talked to one, he asked me for money for lunch. Sometimes a bad experience can lead to bad opinions. Yeah. It's often joked about that the only gypsy the Portuguese people like is one guy from the soccer team. It's like I said, it's a really delicate subject because it's tough to say. Like, are they marginalized because they can't make friends? They don't make friends because they don't want to. I think it's hard to say, but the actual truth is, yes, they mug people. That is absolutely true. When the what's it called? The town hall demolished their sheds the last time. Sounds like a fun time. Yeah. The last time their sheds were demolished, it's like you reach a place, there's an empty plot of land, and they just make an encampment there. But then they actually settle because they're not nomads anymore. So they start building sheds of aluminum shit. It's really, really poorly made. But then people want them to get out. The town wants them to get out because that's not a safe place to live. They like go to the public electricity shit and just divert a cable so they have free electricity. I've seen this with my very own eyes. I'm not making this shit up. Gypsies here stole people's dogs for a dogfighting thing. It was a sad and worrying time. I know a guy that had his cat stolen by the gypsies and actually went to their encampment to get the cat back. Had to pay them to get his cat back. He bought his cat from the gypsies that stole it. They also try to steal medicine from hospitals. Oh, they don't do that here. Just like Triple X in the last movie, stole cables so some Brazilian folks could watch soccer. I didn't see that. But yeah, it's complicated. Oh right, I was saying, then they're like, they claim they're being mistreated and all that. And then they actually, the town hall actually builds new apartments to give them. This has happened like 7 years ago or something. And then like what happened is you can imagine like a whole floor of a building has like I think it was 4 or 5 apartments. And not social security, social workers that go and check on your kids. Is that social security? I guess it is. When they go and check their kids, they realize that the 5 apartments, or 5 or 4, I don't remember exactly, have become just one because they demolished social services. Yeah, social services, not social security. That's the number you use to pay for social services. No, like the 4 or 5 apartments became just one because they demolished the walls, not the pillars apparently, because the building is still up. That sounds fucking dope, illegal but a good time. And it's just one big fucking apartment that goes around the main shaft of the building. That's the thing. No one is trying to fit in. that's the thing. I like cultural appropriation in a way, because by appropriating a culture, you're making it live not in its original form. Yes, I know, but everything is a melting pot. We accept everything that's different, and we like things that are different. We are not like closing ourselves down upon what we have. Like, okay, I don't want to listen to rap because that's black people music. I don't want to play on a whatever, on a tambourine, because that's Indian, an Indian instrument or whatever. Guess I feel like they own the place. Yeah, they do, but it's not. It's the town hall's the apartment. The thing is, you drink Guinness? No, I don't. I don't drink. But the thing is, I really like that. That's why I like the Japanese culture so much, and I appropriate it all the time. Because I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like everything about it. I like some things, and I like to integrate them. That's what the Japanese have always done so well. It's like they keep their traditions and they evolve them constantly. Modernity and traditionalism live side by side. And I think that many things could be like that. If you study your history and you know where things come from, why can't you move and evolve and like create that melting pot, the real melting pot, not a melting pot where things don't melt. Drinking water appropriates fish culture. No one knows where anything came from, but they should. It's called studying. And maybe I don't know where everything came from, but I was actually doing this shoot with the headdress and thinking to myself, I know that this is something only men can use. I know this. I know it's a Native American thing that only men can use. Am I doing something wrong by doing this shoot? I don't think I am. I think I'm creating beauty with something that is beautiful and historical, and I don't see a problem in that. I feel like I'm defending something that no one asked me to defend, but I don't know. I just felt like talking about it. I'm sorry if I'm being boring. Sorry. But yeah, I'm very passionate about history. And I feel like I haven't not studied, but kept in touch with history enough to still know as much as I used to. With my smoke signals practiced, duster coat head running as well. My date on my future communicator device set for $18.99 for Friday. What? Alright. Down. Seems legit. What? I don't understand. Oh. I do understand. Selling my first automated carriage for a horse? What? Artie's going to start doing math. Start? Start the eastern part of the wall, take a right. Left. Left. And then left again, what? Math hasn't been made in 1899. Chewing tobacco on Echo's shoe. What? Got the little spinner things on the backs. Spurs? I think he means fidget spinners. Fidget spinners with way more swag. Methamphetamines were discovered in 1893. Oh shit! Almost forgotten the episode of Arrow was last night. What? Did you watch it? Need to acquire a 1080p copy for maximum CD saving. I wish you the best of luck. That's usually super easy to find. The only thing I've been keeping up with is, and yes, I feel shameful too, The Walking Dead. I just want to see how much crashing and burning can happen to one single TV show. Felix, check the altar. I'm sensing something. The dancing idol? Walking Dead is appalling. I'd rather watch The Flash. I think they're all very bad. At least Superman is going to be in the crossover, right? Is Legends of Tomorrow back, by the way? Or is the crossover just going to be 3 shows? I'd rather eat a bowl of flour than watch The Flash? Wow. I haven't watched Arrow or Flash this year. So I watched the first episode of Supergirl. You mean subpar girl? Yes, that's the one. Use that nut? I didn't use it. I'm sorry. How are you, Throw? Oh. Hard nuts for everybody? I don't have any hard nuts. No hard nutting so far. Nuts all around. Well, we can nut 7 times. So that's a good thing. Nuts for the whole bar, please. It's a lot of nuts for one night. Well, you don't have to get them all at once. No need to be greedy. What is this? So Throw, what do you think about Indian headdresses? That's a hard word for me. What do I think about them? What about them? What do you think? In the great vacuum of the abyss, what do you think about them? I don't think I have an opinion on that. Go figure. No, we were commenting on the fact that I made a photo shoot with one today, and that wouldn't fly. I don't think that would fly well in your country, because it would be considered too much cultural appropriation. That was the story. Appropriation consignment. Or melting pot. That's the example I was giving. Like, the melting pot that doesn't actually melt. Oh, I still have the doll? You melt, there's a group who doesn't understand the concepts? Maybe that's... a vocal group, I guess, so then it becomes too well known outside. Okay. Goddamn Californians. No diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. Hmm? Yeah. Oh shit. Place the thing. Okay. I don't suppose the last one is important, but let's get rid of it too. Oh. Shit. Bottom. Top. And middle. Okay. Okay, use the vine. Jump, Felix. Jump for your life. Welcome back, Throw. Huh. Oh, well. Well, aren't we glad there's no fall damage? Wasn't that all? Cast to retreat to return to the entrance? Okay. To be fair, I don't think this one is as complicated as the previous one. What? Oh, this is pretty bad. No, I don't... Okay. How do I do this? Oh, I know. I think I know. I may know. Just hit it on the corner there. No, because now I don't have enough room to manipulate this one. What? Seriously? Wow. I am feeling stupid right now. Mainly because my guide thinks this is so easy it doesn't provide a solution. Come on! Finally. That was just me fighting the controls, nothing else. Just like right now. Come on. Nailed it. First try, always. Trolled by a walkthrough? Hey, I did it. Oh, okay. This is going to be quite common. Time for Spidey, lurk engaged. Have fun. Wait, what? I thought you beat Spidey. Oh, it's the DLC, isn't it? That's what I've been doing. First DLC is out today. Yeah! I'm sorry, I realized it after I said it, but I realized it. I hope it's fun. Do come and tell me about it later. Ass for days, what? Finish God of War. By the way, are there missable trophies in God of War? Don't think so? Okay. At last, the serpent has finally had its fill. This is the chance I'd hoped for. I will defeat you before the next full moon and rescue Kushinada myself. Alright, you so-called guardian. Let's see what you've got. Checked power picks. No missiles? Okay. What the hell is power picks? That's weird. Didn't even react. Oh shit. Get wrecked. Feeding the Serpent Dragon's Bane isn't weakening it enough for me to beat it. He does great trophy guides. Site sucks, but his guides are good. Powerpicks.com. Trophy guides, game guides, wikis. Huh. No, never heard of this. Wow. Where's the black theme? The dark theme? Whatever. There's no dark theme. Well, let me save this on my favorites. If you say this is good trophy guides, I'll save it. I missed the memo when everyone became afraid of white. It's just more tiring for your eyes. My guide is light theme or white theme or whatever. I'm done for. The dragon has finished me off. The cups are overflowing with the river of Dragon's Bane. What the hell is Dragon's Bane? Millennials, look outside once in a while. Who am I kidding? Outside? No. I was outside too much. This became Skyrim out of nowhere? I guess it did. But it's a dragon, but it's called Serpent. I don't get it. I think I'm just supposed to pretend to believe it's a dragon. Cutting Edge. Planet Diver. Destruct Ray and Diamondo Duster. I have the spell after his spell, Supernova. Yeah, let's use bigger spells. Mega cool. Spark Plasma. Holy shit, the camera even circles around it. Because it's such an ultimate attack. It's all good. Could have used summons on this battle, actually. You're healing? Oh shit, Pierce! Revive an ally with cheers of support. Let's do it. What does PP stand for on the display? Psi energy points? It's MP, basically. Cure it will, dude. You are not going any further. Animal girl, go! All right. It looks like the dragon is in bad shape, but it doesn't seem like it's close to dying. Even though the serpent's been defeated, I can't rest. Be still, serpent, and I will grant you peace. this, Kushinada's life has been spared. You have my sincere thanks. Where are you going? To Kushinada, of course. Felix searched the slate. There is an inscription. Wielder of Earth's might, lay your hands upon the stone. It shall grant thee the power to melt into the earth, the power of sand. Oh, Wielder of Earth's might. That would be you, Felix. Touch it. Go on. Don't worry. Felix, touch the rock. And learn sand. Alright. Okay. Serpent with its eyes closed looks almost alive. I have become a mole. All right. Retreat doesn't work here. Oh, please work here. Yes. I'm not dying. I'm just so tired. I'm going to lie down for a bit. We're going to Izumo. Tell my sister that I'm still alive. You're going to tell Kushinada that you defeated the serpent, aren't you? Yes. Of course, that's exactly what happened. Sounds like you're dying, son. He kinda is. Warriors appeared from within Mount Mikage? Yes, after the serpent's roar, these warriors appeared. So it wasn't Suzu who defeated the serpent, but those heroes. It might have been. Lady Kushinada, please forgive me. I don't care who defeated the serpent. I'm more worried about what happened to Suzu. So, Suzu never came down from Mount Mikage. He returned to the village after the heroes appeared, and he knew the serpent was defeated. Oh, Suzu. Who are you? This is my home, and I am having a private conversation. Leave at once. What is it? There can be no doubt. Those are the heroes who appeared on Mount Mikage. Are you the ones who defeated the serpent? So it was you. My apologies, you are welcome here. Who are you? I'm Kraden, and this is Felix. He is the mute. Behind him is Spears. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jenna, and this is Sheba. We were on a quest. Our travels across the great eastern sea brought us here. You were seen coming down from Mount Mikage. What brought you to such a dangerous place? To complete our quest, we need many types of Psi Energy. Psi Energy? What is Psi Energy? Psi Energy is many things. The power to move things with one's mind, to heal, to create. All with one's mind? Tell me, is it something like this? Is that the power you're talking about? That power? Lady Yuzume? It's not mine alone. Kushinada and Suza possess it as well. This is the power we possess. I assume you have something like it yourselves? Yes? So you call what we do Psi Energy and you can do it too. If you already have Psi Energy, why do you need more of this power? Their powers are different from our own. There seem to be many forms of Psi Energy. Suza. Yeah, this guy would absolutely join our party on another game. Not this one, apparently. Suza. So you lived after all, Suza? Yes, I've survived, and I've made it home to you both. Thanks to them, actually. Now we can have a threesome. Felix, your gratitude to you and your friends grows. Our gratitude to you and your friends grows deeper each passing moment. Suza, you spoke of different types of power. Tell me, what did you mean? I can only describe what I saw, my sister. Ask Felix here about it. Ah, yes. Psi Energy. I've dedicated most of my life to its study. The power of Psi Energy comes from the four basic forces of Earth: fire, water, and wind. These energies, the foundations of alchemy, are called elementals. You don't know alchemy? The four elements? Why, they're the very building blocks of all matter on Weyard. All existing matter comes from alchemy and this Psi Energy? Yes, that's right. Everything you see around you is some combination of these elements. Does this mean that there are many types of Psi Energy as there are types of elements? That's right, Kushinada. You're a smart lass. Mount Mikage was a place of great earth powers. I'd imagine your powers are earth-based. That's right, but how did you know this? Kraden, Mount Mikage is Gaia Rock, isn't it? Gaia Rock? Mount Mikage is the sacred mount of our people. Yes, but there are many mountains like your Mount Mikage, all across the Eastern Sea. Mount Mikage is a source of earth power, and therefore it must be Gaia Rock. You have seen other mountains like our Mount Mikage? Yes, in fact it seems that each of these rocks contains a different elemental power. And now you are questing to gather the power of these elements, yes? And you only defeated the Great Serpent of Mikage to accomplish this goal? No. You took pity on Kushinada? You're very kind to help Suza, Felix. You're not implying that we defeated the serpent, are you? It's true that we did fight the creature, but without Suza's power, the battle might not have ended so happily. Oh. What are you... Suza had given the beast a lot of dragon's bait in order to weaken it. We could never have beaten the beast if it had not been in a weakened state. We were victorious only because Suza risked everything to weaken the dragon. Souza, perhaps after all, you are... No, I didn't. Don't forget Souza dealt the finishing blow, didn't he? Yes. Finishing blow? All I did was stab it with the Cloud brand. I disagree. You weakened the serpent, you dealt the final blow. I'd say you were essential. So, Lady Uzume, wouldn't you say that Souza deserves the reward for this feat? Even Felix agrees, don't you, Felix? No. Are you asking for a reward? That's just plain greedy. We couldn't possibly take any sort of reward. Learning new Psi Energy will be reward enough. As you can see. Now it's about time for us to leave Izumo Village. Yes, indeed. We're on our way to Lemuria. You're leaving so soon? We are in a great hurry. We must return to Izumo someday. I'm sure we'll be back once our mission is completed. Excellent. I shall accept that as your oath. Oath. Oh, by promising to return, we'll be ensuring that our quest will end successfully. I understand. We must vow to return, everyone. We'll be waiting. I didn't get a reward! Someday Susan and I will have a son, and we will name him Takeru. When he goes to sleep at night, I will tell him the story of your great deeds and your quest. If you have time, won't you enjoy a little of our celebratory festival? I'm sure you know the villagers believe I beat the serpent. Don't let me take all the glory. Could it be? Is this the dancing doll of Mount Mikage? Yes. Found this at the peak of Mount Mikage? Again, you have done more for me than I can properly reward you for doing. I think I may have something that might please you. A djinn? Huh. It's my pet, it's very dear to me. I'm unsure how it works, but this fellow seems to magnify our power. Though it saddens me to part with it, I would have you take him as he might help you. Felix and his friends have agreed to care for you from now on. Please accept this gift. With this dancing doll, I can explore Mount Mikage on my own. Take care, Felix. Felix, wait! It troubled me to let you leave like this. I owe you much for your help, but I didn't have any way to thank you. And then I thought of something. You're a warrior, and warriors need weapons, wouldn't you agree? Yes. This token isn't something I possess, it's a legend, one that might be of use to you. Long ago, the great serpent of Mikage would sleep with its body crossing the river. Where its tail fell, the Cloud brand lay hidden. That's the legend anyway. The serpent was once the sword's protector, but it lost the sword many ages past. Anyway, maybe you want to go check out the dragon again. I left something there for you, just as a way of saying thank you. Well, I've said what I came to say. I'm going back to Kushinada. Hope you are successful in your quest. Mean I have to do that puzzle again? God damn it. I hate life. Let's see. I still have to do this? Yes, I do. Well, at least the arrows are already in place. Okay. I really need another wind summon. Da-da-da-da. Cloud Brand. Okay. Now we can do the Circle of Pillars that I wanted to do first. We never know who was responsible for waking the serpent from its slumber. That's it? That's all you want to say? Well, at least everyone's happy now. That's what we do, guys. We make people happy. I didn't really want to do that. Okay. Makes sense. This is why I'm using a guide at all. Just so I don't stumble upon areas that I can't do yet and just be stumped. This one's obvious. Oh, right. I have a bunch of new items. I'll check them later. After I take a break. But I want to do this. First we clear this place. Yeah, see? We have to parch this pool. So the order in which we did all of this is very important. Felix, examine the stone tablet. Felix can now summon Ulysses. 2 Mercury, 2 Mars. The exit is up. Oh, now the guide is telling me to give the doll in exchange for that gin that I already got. It's fine. I'm good. Okay. Another job well done. Let's take a break, and I will be right back with more Golden Sun the last stage. Well, we're back. Right. We're back. And, ready for more Golden Sun. My mic is starting to get a thin layer of dust. Which is not great. I don't know if it does make any difference though. I actually was looking into... I did buy a mic stand so that I could use the mic like this all the time. I assume you can hear it better like this. But the mic stand that I got is like ginormous. So it's either going to have to be a an arm, a mic arm that I just clamp onto the desk, or a smaller stand. Because that one really bothers me. It's like everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay. So we are going back to Apogee Islands. Okay. Nailed it. Huh? Okay. Migraine? Seriously? Where is Whirlwind? How do I get Whirlwind? Oh, right. Just like this. I can't be just a wind user. I guess I can. In the way that I did right now, but I couldn't. Oh, this is the exit, okay. I can't just have wind genies, that's what I mean. Okay, now I can. Yay! We have 5 of each. 6 of water. Alright. Sounds like we're doing good. I don't know. I feel like I should have stopped by the Sea of Time. This is my goal. Okay, this is where we're going next. But I want to see these islands. Right. I came here and talked to this guy, didn't I? Ah. Yeah, I talked to both of them. No idea what to do here. I'm so very, very lonely. I could sure use a friend. Okay, we need to find another turtle then. Alright. Wish I had an airship. Maybe I will. Because the boat can't get past these rock spires. Oh, I have to go around them, I guess. So what are you called? Treasure Isle? Okay, good to know. What about this island here? SE Angara what? We like this island a lot. That's why we're here, because we like it. Sure aren't looking for Treasure Isle, no. What are you saying, idiot? Don't listen to that guy, he didn't say anything about Treasure Isle, nothing at all. Look, we're busy, we can't talk now, catch us some other time. Eastern Sea is huge, even if you don't have the Sea of Time, which I guess you've got to do. You don't look like much of a sailor, you're not a treasure hunter, are you? 'Cause you won't find any in the waters around here, let me tell you. Well, good to know. Why am I doing this again? Lucky medal. Right. Chirp, chirp. Oh my, that stone you have. It's divine, simply divine. I must have it, must. I'll give you my very fancy neckerchief for that fancy stone of yours. Look straight at the stone for the very fancy neckerchief. I got a red cloth. Gave a red cloth to Jenna. What stone? What do you think? Don't I look fancy? I sure feel fancy, and that's all that matters. But I think this looks fabulous on me. I love fancy accessories. Okay, Parrot. No more methamphetamines for you either. In Ozenia Islet. That a cow? The Sea of Time, a massive bank of fog that lies over the sea. All sailors fear it, and rightly so. I don't know if I'll ever make it through, but I'm certain my son will do it someday. I just want to know what's on the other side of that sea of fog. No one has ever crossed through it. But one day I just know I'll do it. Or you'll die. So many people. Sailors tell of terrible currents and vortexes that can tear about to shreds in the Sea of Time. Ours is a sad lineage. 3 generations of sons have sworn their lives to trying to pass through the Sea of Fog. When you enter the Sea of Fog, enter the currents from the direction of the Red Rocks. Then your ship won't be destroyed, but that's all I know. And it might not even be right. That's great, thank you. You're as useless as you look. Hello, cow. Okay, these are absolutely worthless. Where was the place? Yalom? Yeah, the place with the blacksmith. Yalom. Let's not go. Wrong. Okay, which materials? Just a rusty mace? I think so. And then we'll organize our inventory. Does it need some sorting? For sure. Demon mace. Okay. Nothing else we can do. Unleashes Raiden's Wrath. Really? A fancy red scarf. Not equipable though, right? Alright. Let's sell the crap we don't want. And that is that for now. Our inventory should be sorted out and better, way better. Time to go to the place that I mentioned. Maybe? I know there's another gin on the forest here somewhere. So maybe I should go get that. Just a gin. No, not the island. Alright. Supposedly it's on the forest on the west side. Where's this forest? I don't see any forest. What? I'm gone again? What happened, Full Metal Fan? What is this? Tundaria Tower. Let's not. Western tip of the continent. Just wanted to say hi. Well, hello. How are you? I what? You what? I don't follow. Doing great. Okay, at least not great. Okay. Well. Okay, better than not great, I guess. What is that word that you used? You renounced your wife? Have you been keeping busy? Still with a lot of commissions? Well, we got the gym. projects for years. That's awesome. I think I mentioned this before, but I really think that art born out of sadness is always great. Met a ton of new people, so that's great. Yep. Good people. Have you met Gorills? Found a great pal to hang out with that is kind of my replacement wife now. As long as your pal is okay with being a replacement wife. Can I retreat? Doesn't work. Actually, on the topic of grills, I didn't know there was such a big market request for young musician boys. Didn't we talk about this before? That being a musician is like a chick magnet? And I think you said I was wrong. Yeah, but that's fucking insane. No, it's not. You see it. You feel it everywhere. Chicks want that rock and roll lifestyle. Except for choosing the kid's parents, obviously. Playing Wonderwall on the guitar gets you like one night or something. Yep. But they get the cross-dressing, avant-garde, classical music, electro lifestyle. They do? I think as long as you're a musician, you're set. Doesn't matter what kind. But that's me. My stage outfits are rather gay, but that does seem to help somehow. Maybe they think, oh, what a good looking guy. We can't let him be gay. Let's change that. And then their claim to fame is that they turned a gay musician into a heterosexual musician. Most definitely not what's not. I'm actually bi, so that won't work anyways. It still works in their heads. That's what matters. It's the tale you weave, not the facts. Where's the town? The town's over here. Champa, the god of destruction of Universe 6. So how come photographers aren't super popular? Or are they actually? No, they're not. At least, I don't think they are. If they are, absolutely not me. What about your model friends, David? What about them? Models are hell popular? Models are hell popular, yes. That is correct. Wait. Huh. I just noticed we are on October 24, and I need to start thinking about what I'm gonna do for my birthday. Also, I officially use the gag ball as an instrument. Nice. And the voice modulation. You should totally stream. I will stream. It's a Monday. When's your birthday? 5th of November. Just like the movie, the V for Vendetta, and Guy Fawkes Night. I will stream, absolutely. Just not sure what. Not sure what I should stream. But yeah, what are you asking about my model friend, Cyan? I see you've caught up with me again, Felix. Alex. Alex? Who is Alex? Alex is a water adept. We had been traveling together, but he left us when we landed on Indra. A water adept? Ah, and I see you've made a new friend. You have been busy, haven't you? Yes. And you found yourself a new water adept. Do you mean to cast me away like old trash? Yes. Remember the 5th of November because it's David's birthday? Yes, yes. That's exactly how the thing goes. What do you want with us now, Alex? Or did you forget you were the one who abandoned us? My dear Jenna, have you come to despise me so after all we've been through? Yes. That is right, Felix. Why should we care about someone who just left us behind like that? My, aren't we a bitter bunch? And I was just trying to help you with your little task. We have no need of your help. We can light the lighthouses without you. Oh, can you really? Cursed! That's right, cursed. I'm flattered that you remember. What is this, Alex? What's going on? How can I explain this? What's going on is Alex is demonstrating his remarkable foresight once again. Oh, have you not had the pleasure of an introduction? He stayed back at the ship when I saw them in Madra. I am Agatio. Let's see, that guy is Felix, the girls are Jenna and Sheba, which makes him Creighton. They look like an unreliable bunch of ragamuffins. Yes, they are rather useless, aren't they? That's why I finally had to abandon them, of course. But now I believe I may have been hasty in my judgment. You are Pierce? How do you know my name? How soon they forget we met you before when you were being detained. Who could forget the amateur adept changing water to ice in that strange little town? Ah, you saw that. That must be how you knew Piers was a water adept. In fact, I was even thinking of borrowing his ship at one point. You would steal someone's boat? That's so typical, Alex. I bought a lottery ticket for the first time in like a year today. Hope I become a billionaire. I've never ever in my life bought a lottery ticket. I am just unlucky. I don't think I should. I think it should be a waste. It would be a waste. You wound me, Jenna. I only meant to borrow it. Whatever you might have meant, that doesn't make it right. And just when I was about to seize the opportunity, you had to come back. You mean from Kikombo? I was mere moments too late. Isn't that a shame? Still, because of that, I did meet Karst and Negatio, so perhaps it was my fate. Can't you just stop talking about yourself for 1 second, Alex? Enough of your childish jibes, Alex. I want to know what makes these punks useful. Because they brought us the orb that Akafubu had taken. That shows us some resourcefulness. How so? The Kikombo are quite warlike, or were, at any rate. Recovering the orb was most likely not easy. They were just typical villagers, easily frightened with a small display of psi energy. No, they would have used less abrupt methods than those you favor. Oh, what methods would those be? Alex said it clearly enough. We wouldn't terrorize people into doing what we wanted. Enough of this. Stop changing the subject. When are you going to light the remaining lighthouses? Yes, our patience is beginning to wear thin. If you waste much more of our time, we'll take those elemental stars and do it ourselves. If we had a wind adept like Sheba and the elemental stars, we wouldn't need you. Excuse me? I am, of course, opposed to their line of thinking. My experience with Saturos and Menardi suggests that while they were fierce warriors, they are somewhat lacking when it comes to solving the mysteries of the lighthouses. You mean to say that they failed to solve the riddles? Miserably. Are you suggesting they were simple brutes incapable of logic and intelligence? And are you saying the same of us? I'm afraid so. Alex, whose side are you on? I am on no one's side. My only concern is to see the lighthouse beacons lit once again. So you mean to leave the task to Felix? Then why have we come all this way looking for Felix? I merely wanted to confirm that he and his companions had not forgotten their quest. Is that truly all? Also wanted to introduce Felix to the two of you. Why would you want to do that? With Saturos and Menardi gone, you probably felt very little pressure to complete your task. I cannot have that. What do you mean by that? With Saturos and Menardi gone, I felt another pair might... How shall I put this? Provide you with the proper incentive to complete your task. Is that some kind of threat? Take it as you wish. I just wanted to provide you with the proper encouragement. So what, you've used us to your satisfaction, now your role is done? You only wanted us around to flex a little muscle and scare them into action? Fine. I suppose we will let you go today. but we will always be nearby, pushing you to make your way to Jupiter Lighthouse swiftly. I look forward to seeing you soon, Felix, somewhere very near Jupiter Lighthouse. Kraden, am I right in recalling that you pursued this quest on the behalf of Tolby's ruler, Bobby? This is true. I'm studying alchemy because Lord Bobby has ordered it. What about it? Ah, what a pity. It would seem all your studies have been for naught. Oh, what are you getting at, Alex? Only that it seems your Lord Bobby has at last succumbed to the ravage of time. Lord Bobby is dead? Oh, so you didn't know? Lord Bobby dead? Could that really be true? Alex, how would you know such a thing? Do not mistake me. We had no hand in Bobby's passing. Rip Bobby. I don't even remember his face anymore. However, the people of Tolby may be under the impression that our presence led to his death. Alex, out the melodrama and get to the point for a change. Simply put, I would recommend against traveling to North Gondowan for a while. I just thought it might be better if you focused on your quest instead of exploration, for now. How kind of you. Take it as you will. Very well. May we meet again. So the only reason Alex came here was to threaten us? And to bring us news of Bobby's death, despite the fact that we asked for no such news. Perhaps he had his own reasons for telling Kraden. What do you mean, Piers? If Kraden undertook this quest on behalf of Bobby, then he no longer has any need. Oh, of course, I hadn't thought of that. Your orders were to find Lemuria, right, Kraden? That's right. But if Bobby really has died, you're free to go where you will, Kraden. That's not true, Sheba. Certainly my original reason for researching alchemy was for Lord Bobby. Was for Lord Bobby? That's the past tense. What are your reasons now? This is no longer solely for research. I do this because of what I've learned on this quest. Your research? What you learned on this quest? I'm not following you at all. I don't understand a word of this. Oh, of course you don't. Felix is the only one I've spoken to about any of this. What? You knew? That's not fair. Tell us. I didn't know anything. Felix is right. Now is not the time to tell you about it all. It's far too complicated. Well, when will you tell us? I'm sure we'll tell you once we get to Lemuria. Do you promise? I promise. Piers, you don't mind waiting? I cannot read minds like Sheba, but I have a guess at what you're thinking. A guess? What do you mean? You are a great scholar, Kraden, are you not? I believe your theory is correct, and to prove it, I want to return to Lemuria as soon as possible. What? This is the Pirates Town, in case you don't realize it. It looked to me like the waves came from the Sea of Time. What's in there? What caused it? The tidal wave was terrible. It nearly swallowed me whole. Most of the sailors here live in the cliff dwellings, but I don't like those caves. They're dank. And what's worse, the people living in the harbor really resent the cliff dwellers. When my father heads out to sea, he takes our home with him and leaves us cold. But when he comes home with an empty net, that leaves us cold and hungry. My dad went to fish, but there were no fish to be caught, so he had to come back empty-handed. Everyone in Champa is poor, but the poorest of us all live on rafts. I want to live on land. There's not much space in the cliff caves. That's why you have to live out here on the boats. Champa ahead. Oh, I'm so hungry, and there won't be anything to eat until Briggs returns. How did you find your way here, to the edge of Angara? Champa is hidden by mountains. No one ever climbs over to see us, except for the monks of the Fushin Temple. Once Briggs comes back, I can play with Aeolio again. I hope they come back soon. Aeolio, Briggs' son, has a really strange ability. I'll bet if I keep practicing, I'll be able to do it too, so I'm giving it my all. Smoke bomb, really? When is Briggs going to return with food for the village? We can't wait much longer. A group of travelers came here looking for Felix. He seems to be a fairly popular guy. We've seen a lot of traveling warriors in Champa of late. We never used to. I wonder if it's just a coincidence that we've seen so many lately. Oh, am I so sleepy? If you go to the Yankol ruins, you might find some nice artifacts for yourself. I have some lovely artifacts, but it's only because I've been to the Yankol ruins. I guess you do. What's the most common place to injure ankles in this game? The Yankol ruins. Nice. Hello, Kimura, and welcome to the stream. Almost 1,000,000 coins. Yeah, I was having trouble buying all the shit that I needed due to the lack of random encounters. Hex. Hex indeed. I still manage everything just the same. Anyway, the inventory is pretty limited, so we have to sell. The Champa sailors aren't, well, liked outside of here, are we? No. Really? That's nice to hear. But if you do hear anything, don't believe a word of it. Cliff Caves are a lot quieter with Briggs gone. It's a little lonely without him here. Our matriarch is the last successor of the Encall. She's the master of the forge. It was the ancient gift of the Encall. There's nothing broken that they couldn't fix. The ruins of Encall are all that remains of a great sanctum our ancestors built. He must have been quite wealthy to build such a massive building. You have the look of a traveler about you. Have you been to Encall ruins? No. My mistake. These old eyes aren't what they used to be. Anyway, the ruins are just a little ways northeast of here. You should go see them. Champa is impoverished, but soon we will prosper again. All our hopes rest on Briggs' returning with a ship filled with treasure. I'm sure he will. After he rots in jail. Briggs bears the weight of hope for our struggling, impoverished village. He must return home soon before all the villagers lose hope and fall into despair. The ocean has been a lot warmer lately, and the fish population is decreasing. It's not natural for the ocean to be so warm. What's causing it? I've heard rumors of a terrible tidal wave striking the land south of us. I sure hope Briggs and his men weren't engulfed by it. Listen, you came to Champa looking for good seafood, you came to the wrong place. We haven't had a decent catch in months. It's like all the fish are just gone. We used to do good trade with an island east of us. They bought all our surplus fish. We don't have any surplus anymore. We don't even have enough for ourselves. Thanks for making me feel like a jerk. The Champa sailors who don't live in the cliffs are no better than cowards. The ones living in caves will protect Briggs and Obaba without a second thought. All of our men went to sea with Briggs, even my sweetheart. I hope they return soon. Oh shit. This is big. I bet you're wondering why only sailors and their families get to live in the cliff dwellings. Well, from up here on the cliffs, families can look out to sea and await the return of their sailors. I guess that makes no sense. Doesn't make any sense. Before he left, Briggs ordered me to keep watch in his absence. If Obaba is so worried about Briggs, she ought to send someone out to look for him.
Someday I want to be a sailor like my father before me. My mother hates the idea though. She'd rather have me study and become a scholar or something.
If my mom said it pretty rough, I hope I made a sailor with a future, so I don't have to work so hard.
My husband wants our children to be sailors like him.
But I simply won't have it.
Baba's not seeing anyone right now. She's not concerned about her grandson and she doesn't want to be bothered.
Is my grandson returned? Has my Briggs come home?
No.
I asked not to be disturbed until my grandson has returned home. Now let me be.
Yes.
You lie. If Briggs had truly returned, he would have come to see me first. Do you want to risk it? That pit is Obaba's forge. She uses it when she's working metal into weapons and equipment. Really, that's gigantic. Alright. Sail to the east. Okay, right here. Ankle ruins. Okay. I don't know. I How long is this? Pretty long. And I am pretty sleepy. Would you be super mad if I called it? Because I've had a really tiring day. The driving around doesn't help. Salt. I am not wounded. Or are you salty if I quit? I really need to recover. And if you've been watching, you've seen me on like a bunch of times. Kidding, get some rest. The thing is, we're just doing side quests because apparently this is the time to do the side quests. And because there's no like story progression, it also gets a little stale. So that doesn't help. If I'm honest. But yeah, there's another dungeon and another dungeon and another dungeon, and then we go to Lemuria. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Damn, I feel bad because I've been doing shitty stream times lately, and there is no no end in sight to me being busy. But hey, at least this is the busiest I'll be, I guess. I hope. So it doesn't get worse. I don't know. I think I can't stream on Friday. And maybe on Sunday, so we'll see. But if I can't, I might end up compensating another day. Just need a day where I'm home to be able to do that. Oh well. Tomorrow I'm going out scouting for locations. Not scouting. I know exactly where I want to go. I am going there and asking for permission to shoot. That's the actual right way to put it. So wish me luck on that quest. And yeah, maybe I'll end up streaming earlier if I can. Notifications on as usual. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for more Golden Sun.